Hi, I'm Chad. This is Needham Fire. I'm a firefighter, EMT.
I'm Alexa. I'm a firefighter paramedic here at Needham Fire, and today we're going to show you a couple pieces of equipment we use on our job every day.
This is the tools that we carry for extrication of a vehicle. The first one I'm going to show you is called a spreader. They're all battery powered. We need to cut a roof off a car or maybe piping that's in the way. This will cut through just about anything.
So our ladder, because it's 79 feet, reaches most residential houses in our town. It's important because we can use it as either a rescue piece or an attack piece. So on our ladder, when you see it extended, it has 3 fly sections. In rescue mode, you'll see that nozzle is midway through our ladder as opposed to at the end. In attack mode, you'll see it all the way at the end of the ladder, kind of facing out towards the tip. We store it in rescue mode, so you'll see it that halfway point, because that's going to be our #1 priority when we get on scene is life preservation. So our life preservation's #1 goal, and then instant stabilization, property conservation. This is Rescue 1. This is our ALS truck, Advanced Life Support. The difference is when you are on a BLS, Basic Life Support truck, you carry supplies to the EMT level basic. Here at Needham Fire, we are almost all paramedics, and we carry things to the advanced life support level. And it allows us to carry a little bit more equipment and do a little bit more intervention in the field before you get to the hospital. Our trucks are stocked by use, so we have things in different cabinets. This is our traumatic injuries, first aid supplies. So this is where you're going to find all your gauze, all your splints, things of that nature, sterile water. And then everything that we have closer to us starts to get more important. So if I was a provider and I'm sitting in that spot right there, my monitor's to my left, I have IVs and urgent medications to my right, and I'm able to give whatever care I might need from that spot. For every minute that an AED is delayed, the chance of cardiac resuscitation decreases by 10%. So an AED is going to be that automated external defibrillator. The difference between that and this is that we actually manually control the electricity that comes out of this. So that's going to be the difference from your basic to advanced here. You'll see it, we can turn it on, we can get all our basic vitals, and we also have the ability of taking a 12-lead EKG, so an electrocardiogram. On this side, we keep our 12-lead cables. So each of these combined with these all go to a certain spot on your chest, and through these we actually get a 3D view of the heart, so to speak. So it's showing us from each angle what's going on, and each side can show us different electrical changes. Paired with that, we're able to carry a lot of medication in Massachusetts, and we are able to give medication to pair with rhythms or dysrhythmias that we see on this monitor. So this is our drug box. Our drug box is kind of our holy grail, most important thing we carry. It has both cardiac medications, general illness, traumatic injuries. Anything you might need is going to be kept in this box. So we stock it based on our needs with our highest priority things in the front, lowest priority in the back. So that any call we get, we're able to grab and go from there. This is our Lucas. This is our mechanical CPR device. This is a really useful tool for us because we are on the smaller side for a department. We are very large when we travel all together, but when we're transporting to the hospital, only a certain amount of people can fit in an ambulance. Our Lucas is essential because it provides continuous quality of compression. So we're able to make sure we're giving the same amount of compressions at the same rate, at the same depth every time, no matter what. So our Lucas has been a really great tool for fire departments when transporting. Our Lucas has a back plate that goes underneath the patient. So if I had a patient laying here, I would slide that under. It comes out, we keep it plugged in and charged, and it just literally clips onto the back plate. Arms would go outside of it, and all we have to do is power it on. High quality chest compressions and early defibrillation are the 2 most important parts of cardiac survival. secondary to early recognition and early activation. This is a really useful tool for us to make sure that our town's getting the best care they could get. I would say my favorite part about being a paramedic is that it's an intimate job. So when you're in the emergency room, people are coming to you. It's a way more controlled environment. But as a paramedic, when you're on the ambulance, you're going into people's most vulnerable moments. And I think that's a really cool position to have because you really get to change the narrative of that day for someone. You're really involved in someone else's story. Whether you thought that was going to happen that day or not, you're going to be a part of that narrative forever. And I think that gives us a really big opportunity to make a positive change in that story and be the best we can, perform the best we can, study the hardest we can to change that narrative and make it the best outcome we can.
I think being a firefighter is the best job because every day we come in, we don't know what we're going to be doing that day. We could be sitting around and next thing you know, we're training. Next thing you know, we're going to a fire. Next thing we're going to a car accident. So every day is different. So it makes you enjoy the job a lot.